Hi, bestie. Welcome back to the Bestie Talk podcast. I'm your host, Kiannajit, and today we are going to teach you how to manifest your dream life in 2025. I love manifestation. I talk about manifestation all the time. I'm also a pretty good manifester, if I may say so myself. I have honestly been manifesting since before I knew I was manifesting. It comes very, very easily to me. So I'm so excited to finally teach you guys how I manifest, everything that I do to manifest, every single way I manifest, and how I accept my manifestations to come in. Everything that you need to learn about manifestation, you are going to learn today in this episode. Okay? So get out a pen and paper and let's go to school, girl. We're going to learn how to manifest today. Number one about manifestation. You need to be sitting in gratitude to manifest. Okay. So you cannot be in your life, hating everything about your life, and expecting your manifestations to come forward. You have to be sitting in gratitude for your manifestations to come into fruition. So sitting in gratitude, focusing on whatever you are grateful for in your life, because at the end of the day, you are currently living at least one prayer that you prayed in your life at one point in your life. You're currently living. So what makes you think that you aren't going to live the things that you prayed for and the things that you manifest right now in this moment at some point in the future? So you need to be grateful for the things that you have right now, wherever you're at in your life. You have to, if you are like, there is nothing I am grateful for, I'm living in a toxic situation, every single thing in my life is shit right now, I am down fucking bad, I can't find anything to be grateful for, you are incorrect, okay? Straight the fuck up. You're incorrect. You should be grateful for the air that's in your lungs. You should be grateful for the sight that's in your eyes, the noises that are in your ears, the feeling in your toes, the movement in your legs and your arms, or whatever. All of that. You should be grateful for at least that. You need to be grateful for at least that. And you also need to be grateful for the fact that whatever experience you're currently living, the shitty experience that you're currently living, is going to bring you to your new life, to whatever new life that you're manifesting, to the greatness that's going to come next. The situation that you're currently in is going to get you there. And for that, you need to be grateful for. You need to be sitting in gratitude for your manifestations to come forward. And when I say that, I'm talking about practicing, like truly, there's one thing to just be like, I'm grateful. Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful I'm alive. I'm grateful that I could see. I'm grateful that I can breathe and all of that stuff. No. Anytime that I start to freak out about whatever I've got going on in my life, or things just aren't going the way that I want them to go, or I start to freak out about my dreams aren't coming true, or whatever the case may be, I literally stop myself and I will say, I'm grateful that I can move without the help of a walker, without the help of canes or crutches or whatever. I'm grateful that I can pick something up, that I don't have the inability to move my arms. And I sit there and I will literally do whatever it is I'm saying that I'm grateful for. So if I'm saying I'm grateful for my ears and the fact that I can hear, then I'm going to play music and happy music. I'm not going to specifically play sad music. You know what I mean? If I'm grateful that I can walk, I'm going to go for a fucking walk. If I'm grateful that I can move things, then I'm going to get up and be able to clean my area because I can do that. So sitting in gratitude for at least that, you have to be able to sit in gratitude for your manifestations to come forward. And a thing that I feel like really catapulted my manifestations was saying that I was grateful for them. So like when I was manifesting my salon, I am so grateful for my salon. I am so grateful for the home that I'm going to move into. Just saying that I'm grateful for the thing that I don't have quite yet lets the universe know that I'm already grateful. I'm already sitting in gratitude for the things that I don't even have. And I'm sitting in gratitude for the things that I have. I just sit in gratitude all the time. And it brings in those manifestations a lot easier, a lot faster. And you're not struggling. It's not a struggle to bring it to you, because the thing is the universe wants you to know if you're going to be grateful for the things that they're about to give you. Are you going to sit in gratitude? Because if you don't sit in gratitude and you're constantly, moving on to the next big thing, or worried about the next manifestation and the next prayer that you want to come into fruition, then you're going to always live your life like that. And you're probably going to be a shitty person who just focuses on that stuff and focuses on materialistic things and doesn't focus on how you're making people feel or how you feel inside or healing or anything like that. So if you're already focusing on sitting in gratitude for the things that you don't even have, the universe is like, oh, she already passed the test. Let's give it to her. You get what I'm saying? Another thing with manifestation, you need to understand that your new life is going to cost you your old one. Okay? It is a transactional thing. If you want to move to New York and live in a high rise and be able to have this new fashion job and have this great experience and this great life, it is going to cost you your old life of being with your family, of living in your small town, of having the job that you're currently at. And it's probably going to cost you the people that are in there and the comfortability and the security of all of that. It's going to cost you all of that if you want this. So you have to understand that when you start to manifest things, that you are going to release the things that don't longer serve you. Okay. And you have to be okay with that. And I get it. Change is scary. Bitch, trust me, I get it. Change is the scariest thing to me on this planet. I hate change. Even if it's good change, I get scared because it's the unknown. But you have to understand that if you want the great things, if you want these grand, huge experiences, these things that dreams are made of, then it's gonna cost you everything that you have. And it's okay. It's costed people before. People have left their old lives, had things have came to an end, and there's been change, and it's great and all of that stuff. And look at them now, and they're thriving and they're living their dream lives, and their manifestations have came forward and all of that stuff. So you have to be able to be in a place where you can accept the fact that all of my old life will more than likely go, but that is okay because my new life is going to come in, and I'm grateful for both. I'm grateful for the past and the things that it has taught me, and I'm grateful for the future and the things that it's going to give me and teach me to move forward. So sitting in gratitude and accepting the fact that more than likely that your new life will definitely cost you your old one. Okay, so now that we've got all of that out of the way, I've talked to you about sitting in gratitude. I talked to you about what's going to cost you. Now I'm going to teach you how to actually manifest. Like how, okay. I'm like grateful. Yeah, I got it, Kianna. And I'm okay with my old life being gone. I'm okay with that. How the fuck do I manifest? I'm about to teach you, girls. So like I said, get your pen and paper out, get your phone out, get your notes out, because we're going in. Okay, I'm teaching you every single thing I know about manifestations, and I really need you to open your ears and listen to me because they're good. Okay, number fucking one. I think it's a basic, but it's a good one. Speak that shit into existence. And when I say speak, I mean speak it out loud, not just in your head. Say it out loud. And if you don't have anybody to say it to your fucking self. Okay, I used to sit in my car. I would do this all the time. Before I had the car that I have right now, I would literally manifest. I would say, I am so grateful for my Tesla Model Y. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for my Tesla Model Y. I'm so grateful for my Tesla Model Y. Every single time I would see a Tesla Model Y, I would be like, I'm so grateful for that my Tesla Model Y. I'm so grateful. It looks like this. It has this color. It has this interior. I have these rims. I have whatever the case may be. I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I would speak it into existence. If I don't have anybody to speak it to, it's okay because I'm going to say it to myself. You get that? Also, say it to people who support your delusions. Be careful now. Do not be saying it to people who do not support delusions and people who think you're crazy or people who don't want to see you succeed, because honey, evil eye is too big of a thing. It is too big. It is too real. So be careful who you're telling your manifestations to. I want you to tell them to people though, because when we are telling people our manifestations, good people, right? We're talking about good people, people who support delusions and all that good stuff. And you're telling them like, yes, I want this beautiful life. I want to go move to New York and live in a beautiful high rise. As you're talking about that, that person is actively, without even trying, they're picturing you in New York, in your high rise, living your life. They're not even trying. So not only are you manifesting it, but they are also manifesting it. And if you're doing great by surrounding yourself with people who support delusions and people who manifest and people who are on the right path, then now you've just doubled the manifestations. Not only do you believe it and you deserve it and all of those great things, now this person is also doing it for you too, and without even trying. So the more you tell people, again, that support your delusions and who aren't toxic, evil people, the more that manifestation will come true, because more people are manifesting it. You get what I'm saying? So tell your family, tell your friends, again, the people who support your delusions, no evil eye. Do not tell your friend that thinks that moving to New York would be crazy, or who loves to be in this comfortable small town. Do not tell that person who thinks that starting a business would be insane, or who loves the comfortability, or who hates change and who hates like anything like that. Do not tell that friend, because honey, if you think that they're going to magically start to support you, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but they are more than likely not. And then on top of that, they're going to be sending evil eye to you because they're so mad that they can't believe in themselves like you believe in yourself. And so they're frustrated with the fact that they can't get the balls to go up and move to New York and live a new life and start a whole brand new life. And they're pissed that they can't do that. So they're going to send evil eye on top of all your shit. So be careful who you are telling your manifestations to. Be fucking careful. Okay. Next step, create visuals. This is my favorite. We're going to talk about meditation. This is like one of my favorites. I love to sit and like, let's say you are manifesting a new job. I want you to go on YouTube and type in like abundance frequency meditation music, and there will be like a bunch of stuff that comes up. There's no words, nothing like that, and just play it. It's a frequency. It puts you into an abundance frequency and all of that good stuff. Now I want you to sit crisscross applesauce. That's my favorite way personally. Some people like to lie down, whatever's comfortable for you. If you've never meditated before, pace yourself, be patient with yourself. It took me a long time to learn how to meditate and to like actually sit in meditation. So just be patient with yourself. Sit crisscross applesauce, lay down, whatever the hell's comfortable for you. And I need you to close your eyes, and I want you to focus in on what that new job looks like. So apply this to whatever you're trying to manifest. If you're trying to manifest a car, a new job, a new love, whatever the case may be, I need you to close your eyes and seriously pay attention. What does that job look like? Where is it? Where is it in your town? What street is it on? How do you get there? What car are you driving to get there? What music is playing in the car to drive to the job? What does that boss look like? How much does it pay? Picture the pay amount in your bank account, like it actually being in your bank account. You know what your online banking statement looks like. So picture that exact dollar amount in your bank account. What can you purchase with it? Can you get a new home? What is that new job? Why is it so important to you? What do you get? What do you gain out of getting that new job? If you're going to be sitting at a desk, what does your desk look like? What little trinkets are you going to have at your desk? What does the office look like? What does it smell like? What time do you get there and what time do you leave? Is it bright daylight outside and is it dark when you leave the office? What type of environment do you want it to be like? And when I'm asking all of these specific things, I want you to manifest your best case scenario. Best case, like if you wanted to only work from like 8 to 3 and you have a private office and all of those things, everything that you could think of that you want, best case scenario, I need you to completely think about it just like that. Everything. And I mean, manifest and like focus in on the most specific details. The more specific you can get with manifestation is where you really begin to unlock new levels, girl. It gets a lot crazier and scarier once you can get more specific and unlock all those levels. So get a little bit more specific. Every single thing you can. What outfits are you wearing? What shoes do you wear? Do you have to get into an elevator? Picture yourself literally walking into the elevator, pressing the button, going up to the floor, walking out onto the office floor, walking up to your desk, putting your bag down. What kind of bag do you have? Do you now have a Louis Vuitton because you can afford it? Picture your Stanley Cup. What's in your Stanley Cup? Like literally everything that you can think of that surrounds this new thing, that surrounds this new job. I want you to think about it and visualize yourself doing it. Really feel it. And when you're doing that, focus in on your senses. What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does it sound like? What do you see? Every single thing. Because the more, like I said, the more specific you can get, girl, the manifestation comes a lot clearer and it gets a lot quicker. Okay. Next thing with visuals. You want to do vision boards. And as I know, we're coming up to the end of the year. It's December like 3rd right now that I'm filming this. So me and my friends were already talking about, okay, vision board day. What are we doing? What's the stitch? Like, I have been putting my pictures in my vision board, Pinterest board, since like beginning of November. So for number one that I want you to do is I need you to start a Pinterest board. Call it 2025. And everything that you see on your Pinterest board, or Pinterest, what do you call that? Like gallery? I don't know. Like the thing that like has like all the pictures of all these different things. Everything that you could see that you want in 2025, I need you to put it into your 2025 board. Every single thing. It doesn't matter if it's duplicates. It doesn't matter if it's little tiny things. Whatever it is, I need you to fill that shit up, girl. Fill it up. I think mine has like 400 pictures right now. Fill it up. Every little thing. Every little thing. Okay. I also want you to make a list of things that you want to manifest. Your 2025 goals, whatever it is, make that in your notes, get that clear out of the way. And then obviously make sure you're pinning pictures that have to do with your goals in that list. Now, what me and my friends do, I'm going to tell you exactly what we do for our vision boards, everything that we do. Please take this and run. Please create this. I can't wait for you guys to create this because it is my favorite. I've been doing vision boards for a long time now, and this is my ultimate favorite way. I have a lot of different things compiled, and it's my favorite way. So I love to get my pictures printed out on like actual picture paper. I don't like the papers. I like it picture paper. So I'll go to Walgreens or whatever, Walmart, whatever you want to do, and get all the pictures printed out. And like I said, the more the merrier, because bitch, you know why? We're doing a trifold. Okay. We don't do no little poster board. We do a whole trifold. Okay. And what I do is when you open up the trifold, this side is going to be, the first half of 2025. This side is going to be the last half of 2025, and the middle part is going to be the whole thing of 2025. So what am I manifesting in the beginning portion? What am I manifesting in the end portion? And then everything is in the middle, and I go ham. I put everything on there. And again, like how I was saying earlier, the more specific, the better. A same thing with making it personal. If I, like personally, I'm manifesting bestie talk to be at a specific number this year. So I'm going to screenshot a YouTube that has the exact number I want, right? And I'm going to edit it to where it literally looks like it's bestie talk. I put my profile picture there. I put my banner there. I put my little like icons there, literally making it look exactly like it's bestie talk. Like I literally screenshotted this, and this is what my life looks like, and this is what bestie talk looks like in 2025. Like there's no difference. So the more personal you can get, the better. If you're manifesting a baby, I literally got this download as I was getting ready to film this episode. If you're manifesting a baby, I want you to get a birth certificate, get a picture of a birth certificate, and write the name of the baby you want. The birthday, you could put like an angel number, the parents, every single thing that you can do. I want you to make it as personal as you possibly can get it. If you're manifesting $50,000 extra in 2025, get a check, write your name on it. Every single thing that you could do, as personal as you can get it, babe. You can get real crazy with this, okay? Get crazy, get delusional. I want to see insane pictures on your vision board. Nothing like, oh, tiny, small. No, I want to see red carpets. I want to see private jets. I want to see millions of dollars, a room full of Louis Vuittons and YSLs and Chanel's, everything that you could think of in your wildest dreams that you want to manifest. I want that on the board. No little shit. We're going big this year, okay? 2025 is going big. Everything that you can see, everything that you want is getting on that board. And then what I like to do is write a letter to 2024 saying goodbye. Thank you for everything that you've taught me. Even 2024 was one of the worst years of my life. It taught me so much though. And for that, I am grateful. So I'm going to write a letter to 2025. I take my letter to 2024 and I place it on the back of my board for 2025. And then I'm going to write a letter to 2025. And I'm going to, again, talk about how grateful I am. I'm grateful for the experiences 2025 gave me. Everything that I manifested came true. And specifically the specific things that I manifested. I'm talking about how grateful I am, talking about where I'm at. Where do I see myself at this exact date that I'm writing this, but a year later? Okay, so 12/31/2025, where do I see myself? What do I want my life to look like? Where am I at? What does my house look like? Where am I doing this vision board next year? What does that look like? What am I drinking? Where am I, or what friends are around me? What are we watching? What music is playing? Every single thing I'm going to write every single thing down. And then that one I'm going to tear up and I'm going to place it all over my vision board for 2025. I'm just going to spread it all over. And then I Mod Podge that shit up, seal that shit up, and then guess what we're doing with that? We're hanging it up. That shit goes up in my bedroom. My husband knows. It goes up in my bedroom and it's up there. Another thing too, pro tip, you never, ever, 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 ever want to post your vision board for the next year on social media. I see so many girls doing this. Stop it. Do not post what the heck you are manifesting for the next year, because you don't know how many people are praying on your downfall, girl. You don't know how many people are putting evil eye on you and thinking that you're delusional and you're crazy and all of that stuff. Unless you're an alchemist, it's not going to give you any power. It's going to just take away and prolong your manifestations to come in. So don't you dare be posting your vision board on social media. You can post, make cutesy little videos, you and your friends making your vision boards, but don't be posting your whole vision board on social media, no on TikTok or nothing like that. Okay. This is personally, I love vision boards. I get really passionate about vision boards, if you couldn't tell. Another thing that I like to do with vision boards that you can do, me and my friends personally do, is monthly we make one. Every beginning of the month we make a little tiny one, but on our phones, of what the heck we're manifesting for that next month. So that's another way that you can continue to remind yourself what it is you manifested and what you're trying to bring in for the next month and what you're trying to bring in for the next year. Another thing too that I want to add, don't you ever throw away your vision boards. I have my vision boards from years ago, and you will be shocked, honey, shocked at when you look back at those vision boards from years ago, how many things come true, but you forget about it. You don't even remember, like, oh my God, literally I was pulling out my vision board from like 2 or 3 years ago, and one of my friends was like, bitch, we literally did that. We were driving top down in Hawaii in a city with our hands in the air, and it was something that I had manifested literally like 3 years ago, and I totally forgot that I had manifested that. And it was insane to see, like, I literally have a picture of us doing that exact thing on my vision board. It just happened 2 to 3 years later. So remember that everything that you manifest, okay, another thing too, everything that you manifest might not happen in 2025. It can happen in 2027. So be careful in 2027 when you're like, wait a minute, I did not want this. Like, what is this? Now I don't want this. Remember, a past version of you once did, and she manifested that. So when you're really upset and when you're crying and you're like, I want something so bad, why don't I have it? Understand that the reason why you want it so fucking bad is because there is a future version of you that already has it. You already have it. That's why you want it so bad. And then when future version of you was like, wait a minute, I don't want this anymore. Babe, at one point you wanted it so much. It was something that you were craving, something you wanted, you were praying and manifesting for. So that is why I like to never throw away my manifestation boards. And remember, like I said, be sitting in gratitude for what you're going through currently and what you will go through in the future, because past and future versions of you, babe, they intertwine. As much as you don't think so, they do. Okay, this is my next, like, it's a newer form of manifestation that I have found, but it's so fucking powerful. Oh my God, you guys, this one's a good one. Okay, this year I had gone to a live podcast, and when I was sitting there, I was literally, I had my eyes closed waiting for the podcaster to come out, and I just manifested, this is going to be my life. I'm going to have a stage like this. I'm going to be able to talk to people like this. I'm going to be able to see my audience up front in real time, real life, being able to communicate with them. Like, everything that I was looking at, that I was surrounded by, that I was seeing, I was manifesting that this is going to be my life soon soon enough. This is what I'm going to have. When I'm with my friend who is a DJ, every single time that we're at concerts and we're at huge events, she's manifesting, this is going to be my life. This is everything that I've ever wanted. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be experiencing these things. I'm going to like watching, where do you come out of? Where do people sit? Like, what does it look like? Like every single thing that we've ever wanted, right? We pay attention to those little things. So whatever you're manifesting, whatever it is in your life, I need you to put yourself in the situation of that. So if you're manifesting to be a singer, when you go to a concert, I want you to pay attention to everything. I want you to manifest there. Do exactly what I talked about with the meditation, but there at the actual place. If you're manifesting to become a doctor, go to a fucking hospital and do the same thing. If you're manifesting to become a mother, I want you to go to the baby aisle at Target and manifest that this is going to be you, and you're going to be sitting here and buying these diapers and buying this and shopping here and buying all of these things. Go to the places that where whatever you want so bad, will have to be. Okay, if you want to be a mom so bad, you'll have to shop in a baby aisle. If you want to be a singer, you're going to have to go to concerts. If you want to be a doctor, you're going to have to go to a hospital, right? So go to the places that you are going to have to be at and sit there and manifest and feel it and sense it and smell it and see it. Everything that I told you about with meditation, immerse yourself. Like now you're going to like really immerse yourself into the situation, feel everything around you, see everything around you. You guys, once I did this, I was like, whoa. Like it was like when I said earlier that manifestation is literally levels and levels and you just keep unlocking, bitch, when that one unlocked, I was like, kind of scared me a little bit. I was like, oh my God, like I could really manifest everything that I've ever wanted. So once you do that, you guys, now be careful now, because this one is intense. This one is pretty intense, and you're going to feel it when you're there and you're manifesting this and you're in that environment. You will feel the power of manifestation, and it's actually kind of shocking. It like shocks you to your core. I will never forget, I was manifesting at the Jhené Aiko concert, and it was insane. Like it was me and my friends were all manifesting, and it was like we all like opened our eyes and we're like, whoa, like we all just felt that. So number one, get friends that will do the same thing as you and be delusional just like you, but also be prepared because that one is pretty intense. Okay, next thing I want you to do is set your intentions into everything. If you want to be a big podcaster, when I'm purchasing my mic, I am setting the intentions that this mic is going to get me to be the biggest podcaster there ever was. If I want to be a mother and I want to have kids, then when I'm going to buy this onesie and I'm going to be able to put my baby in it next year, and I'm going to be able to feed him in this bottle and all of that stuff. If I want to be a singer, then I'm going to, when I sing, every single time I sing, even if it's by myself or if it's in front of people, I get that much closer to whatever I want. Every single thing that you do in your life, you get closer to whatever you're trying to manifest, but set the intentions that is what's going to happen. You cannot expect, first of all, the universe doesn't just give you things. You have to meet it halfway there. You're not, the universe ain't just going to hand shit out to you. It's not like, here you go, you wanted this huge life, you wanted to be a big pop star, here you go. No, you got to meet it halfway there, girl. So set your intentions into everything that you are doing, that it is getting you that much closer to wherever you want to be in your life. Okay. The last thing that I want you guys to do on this, for this manifestation episode, is I need you to start showing up as that version of you. Okay. So if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, then you need to start showing up as a stay-at-home mom. And when I say that, like your days off, spending your days off as a stay-at-home mom, I always say, like I literally will always say, anytime I have a day off, I'm like, oh, I'm role-playing stay-at-home wife duties right now. And I act like I'm a stay-at-home wife. I wake up, I slow my morning down, I play with my dogs, I clean my house, I make my coffee. Like I do every single thing that I think that I would be like if I was a stay-at-home wife. When I have podcast days, I am setting my intentions and I'm showing up as the number one podcaster. I wake up, I have my morning routine, I figure out what I'm going to talk about, I write my bullet points down, I come to the studio, I have a good conversation with my assistant, like whatever the case may be, whatever I'm doing, I'm setting the intentions and I'm showing up as that person, the person that I want to be, the person, because there's somebody that has that thing that you want right now. Start showing up as them, because how you're going to be when you're manifesting. I hope you were able to learn today every single thing that you could do to help manifest your new life in 2025. I'm so excited for you guys to hear these like manifestation tips and tricks and everything that I've learned along the way. And we are going to manifest the biggest life change for you in 2025. I'm manifesting everything for you, and everything you're hearing from me, you're helping me manifest. I can't wait to see everything that you guys are manifesting in 2025. And I hope you guys have an amazing week. And I will see you guys next week on the next episode of Bestie Talk Pod. Bye.